Hey, it's Elle. How are you guys? Thank you so much for spending a portion of your day with me. Today is my top affordable drugstore foundations. Nope, not foundations. Eyeshadows. Okay, today I am doing a quick rundown on my current top favorite affordable drugstore priced eyeshadows. A lot of them are actually brand new launches and I can't wait to share them with you. So before we get started, please scroll down, hit that subscription button, that subscribe button, hit the little notification bell, share this with somebody that you think might like it, and let's do it. All right, so these are not new launches, but you guys, I have to bring them up, just seriously. So these are the two palettes from Elle that I am in love with. Now, this one is called Sunset, okay? Beautiful. If you want more of those, like, you know, rose gold, burnt tones. It's definitely a dupe for the Urban Decay palette that it came out with a little while ago. And then this one is called Nude Gold Rose. This is a cooler toned palette, okay? So this is for somebody that likes a cooler toned, but they do have some rich colors in there, but it is so beautiful. Now, not every Elle palette is amazing, but these are so good. They also have one called Mad for Mattes, and I broke it a few months back and I have not been able to find it. So if I can find it, I'll link it in the description box. But it's a full matte palette and it's gorgeous. But these blend out really well. It gives you a lot of variation and a lot of options to create looks for whatever you might be doing. Because I know a lot of us obviously are wearing masks these days, and the eyes is where it's at the moment. So I don't know. I mean, there are so many beautiful high-end eyeshadow palettes. I just, for me, I don't know, like, it's gonna be hard pressed for me to find like a really high-end, you know, palette that I'm gonna spend 50 or 60 bucks on. That beat a lot of these. Okay, so for my next one, it is going to be this one. This one I've actually used for quite a while. This one is by Milani, and this is called the Earthy Elements. These are definitely like my colors that I choose to use on my eyes all the time. I love that they are very pigmented. I love that it has a first shade in it. That's really important to me, an all over shade, because that's just how I choose to do my makeup. And I just love the different variations of colors in here, so you can go very natural to a little bit more dramatic. And I love the coral pop. The coral is never going to go anywhere in my book. I think it really brightens the eyes up, especially if you kind of just leave it right here in the middle. It is so beautiful. So this is a showstopper for me, and you know, I can't get through all of these. These are like so pigmented that you don't really need a lot, and they will last you forever. Now this one, these two are actually from NYX or NYX. So this, I just talked about this palette the other day on a video. This is the Warm Neutrals palette. For me, it's beautiful. For me, it is like probably the only palette that I would ever need if I wasn't, you know, reviewing makeup, if that wasn't my job, or one of my jobs. But this has some cool tones in it, has some very nice, gentle shimmers in it, lots of mattes. I mean, it just, what more do you need, you know, in a palette than this? I find it to be very pigmented. I find it to blend out really nicely. So for me, it's a win. And again, it has also two shades depending upon your skin tone, right here and right here, that it can be your first all over shade, so that blending is a lot easier. If I was ever to create a palette, that's exactly what I would do, is to make sure that they have a couple different variations of overall eye colors to make sure blending is a lot easier. Now, this one is brand new to me. This is the NYX or NYX Away We Glow. Okay, so they do not have a first color. This color right here is like shimmery. So I had to use the all over color from this palette. So that's kind of a downfall with this. Second of all, I have it on today. So if you guys want to take a look, this is what I have on today. I have almost the whole palette besides the kind of dark color here. But I have literally this on, this, this, and this. I've layered it. Now, the only caveat with this one is this is for somebody that wants a more user-friendly palette that is not as pigmented as the rest of these, okay? And what I mean by that is it's not as pigmented when you first put the swipe on. So it's for somebody that is maybe even new to eyeshadow or is a little bit kind of weary of super pigmented shadows because they can't, you know, they don't feel like they can blend them out. This is kind of that perfect palette that is going to give you control and not be so aggressive in pigmentation that you're going to have to feel like you need to wash your face. So that is what I have on today. I've been very much into purples recently, and not that I haven't ever been, but you know, I like wearing them. I think purples could be fun, and I have green eyes, or hazel green eyes, so it really makes them pop. These guys, okay, so this is one by Pacifica, okay? This is called Pink Nudes. This is also very much in my wheelhouse. This is very, very in line with way I like to do my eyeshadows, what colors. Now, this palette is completely matte, which I absolutely love. So if you're more into mattes, you want a really clean product. This is gonna be the same kind of vibe as the NYX one that we just spoke about. The pigment is good in this, but again, it's going to be more user friendly. It's going to be easier to blend out. You can absolutely like mix the colors together and get a beautiful eye. Again, here's that orange or peachy that I like. It has the base colors here, which I love. But these colors right here are just beautiful. So I think that they really did a nice job with this palette, and I believe this is a new launch for them. But I got all these from like Target and Walgreens and things of that nature. So this is a really beautiful palette if you like the brand and you want to stick with the brand, because this is a little bit cleaner, in quotation marks, than the rest of these, okay? Because it's definitely a more non-toxic brand as a whole, all right? All right, so for my last one, now, this is something that you're gonna have to, in my opinion, try to buy in the store or something, or get ready to return it a couple of times. This is the Makeup Geek palette. This is in, I don't even know, what is this in? Tickled Pink. Seems to be a trend for me right now. This is a very much a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury quads. This acts very similar to them. The way the shadow is actually formulated is very similar to hers. Reason being is because I'm saying they're soft. And the reason why I'm saying that they have to return them is because this is my third one. I had to return to Target because I just get them in the mail and it comes broken every single time because they are such soft shadows. I've worn this quite a bit. And this shade right here is so pretty in this like inner corner right here. Let me see actually if I can, I'm going to show you just a little bit. All right, so I'm just going to take it on my finger. The thing about her shadows is that A, they're very well made. Do you see that? Look at that. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. So pretty. They're very well made, but they are extremely pigmented. They definitely come at it from a makeup artist's perspective or something that we would want because, you know, they're not, oh gosh, that is so pretty. Every time I put it on, I'm always like, wow. What I'm saying is that her pigments are very, like, they're aggressive pigments. But so are Charlotte Tilbury's and so are Natasha Denona's and things of that nature. This is just as good as all of them. Price point's way better. And it's literally, the pans are bigger and it's such a dupe for Charlotte Tilbury's stuff. So she has a couple different colors in this. This one is just the one that grabbed my eye when I was looking into buying this. I use this one for a liner. I just wet a brush and put it in here, and I can use it as a liner as well. But that's the only kind of caveat there I wanted to kind of tell you is that her shadows are very proactive. They definitely perform, but you gotta, you know, kind of know your blending techniques with that kind of a palette, okay? Because it is created by a makeup artist, so it's definitely comes along in that theme, okay? Those are my top 5 affordable drugstore palettes that are better than any good ones out. I mean, you know, higher end ones. I mean, I don't know why anybody's going to invest in them anymore, to be honest. I know that's horrible to say. I'm sure I'll change my mind tomorrow, but so I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if there's any other types of top videos you want me to do just like this. I love to conversate with you in the comment section. My brain is gone today, but I can't wait to see you all there. Thank you so much again. If you like these videos, please hit that little thumbs up button. Make sure you guys have your notifications on, and I'll see you on the next one. Lots of love from me to you. Bye, loves.